We took a long weekend trip to Oahu, and we were able to do and see so much in a short amount of time. In today's video, I'm going to share 15 things that you can see or do on the island of Oahu, and a lot of them are free. At Waikiki Beach. So we've never been to Oahu. This is my first time on Waikiki Beach. We've been to Maui before, but never to Honolulu. So I'm so excited. This is our first day here. We just checked in a little while ago, but I wanted to make sure we cut the beach before it got dark, just to get kind of a first taste of what our trip is going to be like. So I'm glad I got in. Every Friday night between 7:45 and 8 o'clock p.m. you can see fireworks on Waikiki Beach. They're lit off by the Hilton Hawaiian Village, but we went to the Fort Durasi Beach Park and had a great view from there. Also in Waikiki Beach, by the Duka Hanamoku statue, you will find a free hula show on Saturdays at 6:30. So make sure to get there early because you can sit down, but that seating fills up pretty quickly. A little hula flirts in hula skirts, they're winking at the boys in aloha shirts. One of our first stops was to Lanai Beach. Now, I knew I wanted to visit this place after seeing it in videos, and we were not disappointed. You will not find a parking lot here. You will have to park in the residential neighborhoods. You might have to drive around a little bit to find that parking. Now, there are different access points to get to the beach in between the houses. There was this adorable toy library here at this access point, and you get out to the beach and it's just stunning. This is a very rustic beach. You're not going to find showers or restrooms or any food locations, but there were a couple of vendors that were coming by and selling food items. What are they called again?
We call them butter mochi.
Now you'll notice these two islands off of the coast here, and the larger one is called Mokunui, the smaller one is called Mokuiki, which translate to big island and small island in Hawaiian. Now the bigger island, you can actually take a kayak or a paddleboard and go and visit that island. The smaller one is off limits. There wasn't any shade on this beach, so if you can get a hold of an umbrella, that might be useful. And also you might want to stop at a market and just bring some snacks with you. We had so much fun driving around the island. Once you get outside of Honolulu, you feel like you are really with nature, and the mountains and the greenery are exceptional. Now, this Tetsuo Harano Tunnel, there are actually two of them, but each of them are about a mile long, and it was just incredible because you're driving basically right through the mountain. No trip to Oahu would be complete without visiting the Pearl Harbor National Memorial. Now, this pays tribute to the almost 2,400 people who lost their lives on December 7th, 1941 on the attack by Japan. There is no fee to visit the National Memorial, but there is a $7 fee for parking. Now you'll have the opportunity to visit the Visitor Center, 2 Museum, and most importantly, the USS Arizona Memorial. You will see some different relics like this bell from the USS Arizona, as well as the anchor that you saw a minute ago. There's also the Pacific Fleet Submarine Museum, the Battleship Missouri, and the Pearl Harbor Aviation Museum, but those are not part of this National Park Service exhibit. The USS Arizona Memorial is located right on top of where the USS Arizona battleship sunk. To get to the memorial, you do have to take a short 5-minute boat ride, and they take you right to the entrance of the USS Arizona. Now this map kind of describes where the memorial is in relation to where the ship is sunk down below. You can see the base of the gun turrets that are rising just above the water level. And there's also a viewing well as part of the memorial where you can look down and see part of the ship. The thing that most people are familiar with is the shrine room, and this is where you can go read the names of those who were lost on the USS Arizona. Right outside of the city of Kanoehe, you will find the Ho'omahulia Botanical Gardens. It is completely free to visit the Botanical Gardens. You can just drive right in. You can just drive the loop and not even get out of the car, and you'll still get some wonderful sights. Or you can stop at one of the several locations that have the various plants. And they have anything from African plants to Indian, Sri Lankan, Philippine and Malaysian. There's also camping available, and they do have a water reservoir there as well. The scenery is breathtaking, but if you are into plants and trees, you will probably appreciate this place even more. And if you do need a bathroom break, you will find bathrooms at each of the stops. This next stop was probably my favorite of all. I can't stop thinking about what a great time we had. Let's check it out. Today we're starting off our morning with a hike at Manoa Falls. It's only maybe about a 20-minute drive from Waikiki. You get here, it is $7 for parking, or you could park far out in the neighborhoods if you want to do that, but it is a little bit of a trek. I think the $7 is probably worth it. Anyway, it's about a 1.6 mile hike. It's a gloomy day today, a little rainy, but I think it's gonna be worth it because all of this greenery is so lush. I'm already falling in love. I highly recommend that you wear some tennis shoes, some kind of sturdy shoes, because you are going to get your feet wet if you're in flip-flops. There is a bunch of mud all over, and the rocks might be a little bit slippery. So I would highly recommend, even though it's not a tough hike, wear some good shoes.
Yeah,
to the finish line. Walking back to a car, this was a great hike. I would say it's probably moderate as far as difficulty is concerned. It's not super steep, but it's so wet out here, and it rained really hard while we were up there, and it just brought a lot of puddles around the rocks. So you have to be really careful where you're stepping, make sure that you don't twist an ankle or something like that. So I think for that reason, it's kind of moderate difficulty, but we did see small children, we saw some older folks going up there, so it is something that pretty much everybody can do. Just take your time though if you have some difficulty, and make sure that you don't hurt yourself. Before our drive to the North Shore, we had to stop at Leonard's Bakery and get the malasadas. Okay.
Ooh, I like the way it sounds. Like crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. Or what?
Oh my god, though.
Is it good?
Hell yeah. We drove up to the North Shore and we took the scenic route and made a lot of stops. So let's check some of those out. We drove on the Kamehameha Highway and we stopped at the Kualoa Regional Park to check it out. This is a very popular park for locals. You can actually camp here, have a beach day. We did see some fishing poles standing up, so you can do that. Or you can go across to that island, Mokoli'i. It is accessible. We made it to Giovanni's shrimp truck. I'll order me some shrimp. Alright, we've got our Giovanni's shrimp. I ordered the scampi, which is supposed to be the popular one. It's supposed to be very garlicky. Here we go. I can see why these are popular. They have amazing, amazing flavor to them. And they taste fresh. I don't know. There's something, you can tell they're fresh shrimp.
I'm eating some Kalbi ribs.
Yeah, so this place has a lot of different trucks. Different kinds of foods.
Good.
The little market. I'm full. I ate all my shrimp. See the carcasses here. There were 12 of them. I was surprised I was able to eat them all, but really good. And just left the rice so I didn't get too full because we still have more food to eat because I want to try the shave ice. Our next stop was the Ehukai Beach Park in Pupukea. This is more famously known as the Bonsai Pipeline. So we were here in September. The waves are relatively calm, but in the winter time you can get swells of up to 40 feet. So this is where you're going to find the surfers. I can't wait to come back in the winter and check that out. Just a couple minutes from the Bonsai Pipeline, you will find Sharks Cove. Now this place is known for snorkeling. You can see a lot of sea life in here. There's also some tide pools here, so there's great for wading around. But in the winter time when the swells are large, this is not going to be as easy to snorkel. Our next stop on the North Shore was at Waimea Beach. The parking was terrible. There weren't enough spaces, but this beach is incredible. Big sandy beach and great water, but these rocks, pay attention because you're going to see people that are going to do jumps off of the cliffs. We headed to Laniakea Beach. This is also known as Turtle Beach. There is a parking lot across the street. Now, this is a place where turtles will come on shore. They like the rocks. Unfortunately, we didn't get any that came on shore. You could see their little heads pop out. You could sort of see them swimming through the water, but that was it for this day. We made a stop in Haleiwa. This is a very laid-back, charming little beach town with restaurants, shops, art galleries, but we came here for shave ice. If you're new to our channel, welcome. We have videos from Las Vegas and other places around the world, and we'd love for you to subscribe and join us in our adventures. We specifically wanted to go to Matsumoto Shave Ice. Look at this line. You know when there's a line this long, it's gonna be good. This place has been in the North Shore serving shave ice since 1951, and people who come here come back again and again, and I wanted to find out why. Well, I found out why. The flavors in this shave ice were fabulous. One of the places that everybody said we had to visit was the Dole Plantation. Take a look around and make sure to get a Dole whip before we leave. We're at the Dole Pineapple Plantation and we're gonna try to get tickets to the train. We came a little late. It's closes at 5:30, but I think we're here at 4, so hopefully we're able to get tickets. Needless to say, we were able to get on a train. Now, the tickets for the train are $13.75, but they have a couple of other activities here. You can go through the Pineapple Maze, and that is $9.25, or you can have a garden tour, and that is $8. You can bundle things together and save a little bit of money that way. So this train ride just takes you through, it's about a 20-25 minute ride through the various plants that they have here. It's not just pineapple, they have a wide variety here. Of course, they have the Dole Plantation gift shop. It was huge and they had a lot of different things in here. The funny thing is it smells like pineapple in here. Also, at certain times of the day, they have a pineapple cutting demonstration and they will give you free samples of fresh pineapple for you to try. They had a lot of cute things in here for you to purchase. And the one thing I regret not getting were these things at the back. They were these pineapple stuffed animals. So cute. To the plantation grill inside of the Dole Plantation to get a Dole Whip, but we ordered food too because we are starving. So we're waiting for our food, but got a Dole Whip here and I think I gotta give it a try. So yummy. The Dole Whip is $7.50, the teriyaki plate was $18.95, and the pizza was about $9. It was really good food. We had an amazing time on Oahu, but I know that there's still so much more for us to explore on the island, and I cannot wait to get back and check some of those things out. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please watch this video here and check out some of our other adventures. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.